check and confirm your balance, dial star 161 star 9 star 1 hash and enter your PIN. Remember, you do not have to pay extra for deposits. Cashing is free. Wondering how to cash in using AfriMoney? Here are a few easy steps. Go to the nearest AfriMoney agents. Tell them how much you want to deposit. Give the agents your number and the cash. You will receive an SMS notification from 161 confirming the deposits. To check and confirm your balance, dial star 161 star 9 star 1 hash and enter your PIN. Remember, you do not have to pay extra for deposits. Cashing is free. Wondering how to cash in using AfriMoney? Here are a few easy steps. Go to the nearest AfriMoney agents. Tell them how much you want to deposit. Give the agents your number and the cash. You will receive an SMS notification from 161 confirming the deposits. To check and confirm your balance, dial star 161 star 9 star 1 hash and enter your PIN. Remember, you don't have to pay extra for deposits. Cashing is free. Wondering how to cash in using AfriMoney? Here are a few easy steps. Go to the nearest AfriMoney agents. Tell them how much you want to deposit. Give the agents your number and the cash. You will receive an SMS notification from 161 confirming the deposits. To check and confirm your balance, dial star 161 star 9 star 1 hash and enter your PIN. Remember, you do not have to pay extra for deposits. Cashing is free. Wondering how to cash in using AfriMoney? Here are a few easy steps. Go to the nearest AfriMoney agents. Tell them how much you want to deposit. Give the agents your number and the cash. You will receive an SMS notification from 161 confirming the deposits. To check and confirm your balance, dial star 161 star 9 star 1 hash and enter your PIN. Remember, you do not have to pay extra for deposits. Cashing is free. Wondering how to cash in using AfriMoney? Here are a few easy steps. Go to the nearest AfriMoney agents. Tell them how much you want to deposit. Give the agents your number and the cash. You will receive an SMS notification from 161 confirming the deposits. To check and confirm your balance, dial star 161 star 9 star 1 hash and enter your PIN. Remember, you do not have
Solo Speaks.
Yarabiande samba samba nyuma mbedirke Christmas till fila Yarabiande samba samba nyuma mbedirke Christmas till sawa Yarabiande samba samba nyuma mbedirke Christmas till loli Yarabiande samba
Bakasi Foma Hutebe Nale Nale Komisa Iha Tenama Maleta Okasi Utebe Nine Kama Tebe Bamandi, bamandi, bamandi muli. Nyagone go de gava, nyagone go ava. Bamandi, bamandi, bamandi muli. Nyagone go de puiba, nyagone go de puiba, nyagone go capueva. Mubelubelo, gone kesmasi. Mubelubelo, gone kesmasi.
We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Happy New Year.
Solo Speaks.
Christmas till fole, Yarabi and the samba samba nyuma bedirke. Christmas till fila, Yarabi and the samba samba nyuma bedirke. Christmas till sawa, Yarabi and the samba samba nyuma bedirke. Christmas till loli, Yarabi and the samba fasiama. Fabe kure fensi ama Yarabi abesa ayabesande.
Bakasi Foma Hutebe Nale Nale Komisa Iha Tenama Maleta Oka
show on Afro Radio, 13 minutes after 10 a.m. And yesterday, our special guest is the media manager of AfriCell and the station manager of Afro Radio, John Lapia Konte. I love to just add the Lapia there. And John Konte is one of the MCs at Housemate Salon and also the man for the big events in the country. He is one of the best, if not the best, mic controller in the country. Is he one of the best or the best? I think he's the best. He's the best, so I'll just take the best. Yeah. Today we'll be talking to John Konte exclusively about Afri Radio. And he's already in the building, so it's a good morning to you, sir, and welcome to the special rounding up of the year 2020 What's Happening Breakfast Show.
Pleasant morning, Mary. On air, please don't sound me. You know I like it. I like it.
Yeah, you like JK.
Exactly.
Yeah. So how are you feeling this morning?
I'm okay. I'm good. I'm fine. I'm very well. Had a little bit of headache yesterday.
Sorry.
I'm sure it was from the workload for the past few days, but I'm okay. I'm great. I'm buoyant. I'm okay.
Good to have you here with us this morning. Well, with me, because Reggie's not here, so good to have you with me this morning.
Well, it's only with us in quotes, because you have the listeners as well.
Yes.
Following and viewers on Facebook as well following. Yes. So, yeah.
So it's a good morning to you watching us on Facebook and you listening to us on the radio. But boss, let's hit it up first. Afro Radio don't be formed, I think, 6 years ago.
Yeah.
And a whole lot of people really know the rationale behind why they established Afro Radio. You please want to remind people again why Afro Radio be formed in the first place.
Okay, now for become the column primary first entertainment and radio in the country. We purely get for the with entertainment, and if you listen to the radio, you will find out all we shows purely entertainment driven. You find out even with news content, we bring you 3 minutes news on the hour at 12 o'clock, at 2 o'clock, at 4 o'clock, and that's it. Because we find out people their attention span in terms of listening to radio is quite short, especially news. Because now and get plenty other source than forget news from. So even news by the time they get to radio now, it's on social media everywhere. People don't read them and don't make up of the news within now for make up of basically. So we think really do now for being perhaps the angle way. A lot of people don't get that on social media and not get. So we do that 2 o'clock, 4 o'clock, and then 12 minutes day. Yes, the news content's quite small. We get we news summary at 9 o'clock. We very short. 5 minutes. Mm-hmm. We get the news summary because, like we say, we don't have football people with plenty information about news all the time because we know we're an entertainment radio. So most of the time you can notice how they play music. The focus when we started, we don't be purely about propping and helping Sierra Leone entertainment industry, being people in camp for interviews, get their songs then played regularly, get their commercials or jingles and played regularly. Basically that's why we were set up. But also now for able for become the image maker for AfriCell. Alright, because the radio is fully funded and supported by AfriCell as we primary partners. Then get, if you notice, the majority of the commercials that were on Afri Radio and from AfriCell, then they pay for them. Okay, so that's paid for make the radio able for run. But in addition, also they're co-locating with the radio. So wherever you get AfriCell installation, like a tower, for instance, and major cities, you get Afri Radio transmitter daily. So that's why we were set up basically. For become the primary and go-to entertainment radio in the country. Including sports as well, and then for become also a platform for image make for AfriCell.
Yeah, you come be the station manager when the radio be already done set up, but since you came, everybody see a vast transformation. We like happen as soon as you come, everything just how were you planning? Before you came, were you having all the ideas to do that, or the ideas them only start to pop in when you finally come?
Okay, so this was to me first radio setup, major one. First one being Callion Radio. The Scallion still there, known for sports. Okay, so when we were setting up Callion, we pushed for the radio be known for sports. Okay, for all the latest sporting information we want to forget not the country, but also from across the world. That in the still internet proliferation not be as great as it is now, but many people been get access to data on their phone. So we were bringing all the right information about sports. So then we set that up. Myself, Abdurrahman Soare, and Abubakar Kanu. Okay, we set the radio up. I've been work on the programs and programming for the radio. So the structure with the radio been get all the different programs. Them most of them were my ideas, and then. I worked there for I think I do 6 years straight on radio. Like I was on radio every day presenting either midday sports or international football preview or sometimes spectacular. So I was there regularly, and we lead the establishment of the radio. So in the morning, like you're doing the breakfast show, I was on the breakfast show with Lizzie, Daff, and myself. So we're there pushing things, bring different content. When
you got the call.
Yes, after that I do other thing there. Okay, after that I do other thing there. I go to SLFA for a brief while, work with Aisha for 8 months. Aisha Yohansin for 8 months. And then it was there. I've been there. I make a call. I'm listening to the frequency that 10 day. And then Terry Coker is a good guy. He was here in the America now. He's been there now the media department. So I've been listening to the radio and I noticed it's nice. It's a nice radio. They play music regularly all the time and people were liking it. So I've been listening to them. I've been a drive home. I think I've been a drive around from SLFA, Syke Street, but they pass around Convent, and then I make a call. I say, dude, you guys know seminar, sports presenter, analyst, and so on and so forth. So if anytime when I need me for come up on the radio, call me, I'll come.
So initially, you called for just can do a sports show. This is news to me, we never talk about this.
Yeah,
it's like
never. So so I told the guys, whenever you, okay. So then, in the process, they were looking for someone to manage the radio. Okay. That was in 2013. They were looking for someone to manage the radio. So they called me up again. It was Tom. Then called me back and say, could you please come to the office and share your details with our boss Zain. I've been on with Zain before several times because I've been in the football setup. So the Premier League. In 2011, I served with Rodney Michael at the Premier League. So now I've been in charge of media relations and planning and all thing around. So I've been meet Zain plenty time because they've been support the Premier League. That's and so it was the AfriCell Saturday on Premier League. So I come and meet Zain, share me details with them. We talk about radio generally, and then first that was when it switched and he said, "I like this guy. I think we're going to work." So he said. He sent me to the HR and Ufatoma. I go, I submit my details, then he assess me because when you go through the employment, when you go through and you get to be asked a lot of questions. So we sit down, he ask me several questions about what I can do, what I can offer, and how much I can able to offer the company. So we fill all of that form there. I've not been a peep or I've not been a spy, but I've been see somebody great there. And a statement at the end of the day that this is impressive. We'll get back to you. So they submitted my details to the MD, and then after a long time, I come for interview. All right, I come for interview, and then I remember I come out. I've been going to go walk down to SLFA. I go to SLFA. I left early. I got out, I was go get ready and come for the interview. But before that, whilst I did at the FA they work, I was working with a French guy. I think his name is Yvonne. That's his name. Okay. Me and me they work together closely on all the things that we get to do with media, and the image of the FA.
Okay.
So if you see the letterhead with the FA they put out now, I worked on that. I give somebody the go ahead for work on them, and send them back, and I get the approval from the president, Madam Aisha, and said, okay, this is fine, go ahead. I work on plenty of things. Me and together, I work on a lot of things there.
Yeah.
For the FA. So if by the time they left, we worked on the website, the football website for the SLFA. I think it's www.slfa.sl. If you check out, it's still of course, because I worked on that. I mean, at the second. So before I mention that again, before I go to the FA, I was asked to submit a plan.
Okay.
As to what it need for be done, what I can do for the FA, and I have taken from the thing I do for the FA from Usari Day to Usari for.
Yes.
I submitted a 36-page document.
Wow.
Yes, showing clearly what it need for be done, step by step, one after the other, every single bit of thing we need for be done. I still get her. Okay, and then I told the French guy that was before just after Chris Kamara got appointed as SLFA Secretary General. I was in touch with, he's my mentor, Ian what have I forgotten is Ian Riley. He's a South African. I've been do the 2006 World Cup, was it in South Africa, or 2010?
2010.
He did the World Cup. He did 1996 Africa Cup of Nations in South Africa, branding and generally everything. Wow. He was working with Kaiser Chief and all the big clubs in South Africa. So he was my mentor. He was mentoring me through the FIFA standards and waiting. So on we first meeting we had like 4 hours together. We're basically just going through things over and over, one after the other, going through things. I was submitting plans to him. He asked about things where I don't do, where I can show, and I show Lentin and this. So then it was time for me for left. I informed them. The close guy with me in the work, the French guy, Yvonne, I told him, I'm going to leave. I'm going to leave the FA.
How did I take that news there?
Well, he said to me, he said, I totally understand. He said, I totally understand. We see your passion. We know what you're capable of doing. This might not be the best environment for you. Yeah. I told Ian as well that I'll be leaving. I have another job offer, so I'll be leaving. I told Madam Aisha Yohantin as well.
That was before you got the FSL job.
Yeah, that because I know say I'm gonna get the job already. So I told them I had to leave. So along the line, I did the interview. Came to AfriCell, met the MD. I mean, gave us sit on, I think, for 3 hours. The wait. My patience was tested. It was really tested. I came out there, still suit up.
And then you slept for 3 hours.
So in school we've been doing small tailoring, and there's this thing about the red tie.
Yeah.
So whenever I get an appointment, not for impress, I would always wear a red tie.
Red tie. So
I had my red tie on. And I come, now the interview, sit down with the MD cam, and they ask me a few questions. The questions we asked me were not much, because already you don't get background check. You don't check with the HR, you don't check with Zen, and then then confirm that he's a good guy. We get this mind where we think say he go best fit the environment we want, and we get the potential for grow the radio as well. So let's hire him. So that was how we with the MD. Interesting question. So they asked me waiting for pay you.
Wait, was that the first time when somebody asked you how much for pay you, or it was not new to you?
Well, the other time the work I not been there for ask people ever ask me how much I make money from different things. So first time I said, okay, listen, I'm gonna bring value to the institution. If I tell you how much to pay me, it might go above on a budget. If I tell you how much to pay me, it might be below on a budget. When I might celebrate. So for me, when I decide whatever it is, when I don't contribute down to the radio in the first year, and I go change the mind. So, but yes, we that's how we started. And then they tell me, say, go back now and get us a plan.
Again.
Yep. Go back and get us a plan. So that was how I put together all the plan for the radio, the timing, all the different timing that we get.
Yes.
Every single bit of whatever goes on air. I think I've been work on and plan. I still get the documents. I still get the plan. There's still plans. They're still there. Review them from time to time, and that's what we've been working on for Build the Radio to Sorry Don't Get to So.
And you're so, what should I say? You're so present in all the shows. You know, behind you go to listen and say, no, this not what we're supposed to be. This, in as much as you get so much as well for do you get your family for on and everything. How do you do all of that?
Well, it's passion. Passion. They make you. It make you able for split yourself into different things, and one thing I can always tell the other guys that the best way for manager radio, you forget the time for listening to it and they go on. So the first thing I do now for 10 years. So I can tell you a lot of things. Most of the time, I'll call up the engineers and say something is wrong, fix it.
Definitely, always. We
Always.
always do that.
So 10 years for do that. From time to time, I go pop in. If there are major shows going on, I listen. If it's a music show, fine, I'll listen in between for tell the can waiting they be played. And so far, I want to say thanks to all the DJs. They've been quite cooperative and all respect the law as far as waiting we can play at certain time concerned. So I want to say kudos to all the DJs for doing that. You've done exceptionally well. To the presenters as well, you guys have done a great job. I mean, I listened to how people start the growth and the level where they don't get over the years. And one thing I'm happy about is the fact that every staff gets unique attributes and traits where they contribute to the image of the radio. Okay, now I'm the boss. But I don't like going by that. I mean, all man get the radio call me Boss JK, Boss OJ, Oga, whatever it is. It shows we relate a lot, and I encourage man and people and forget their creativity for sure. So going down to everybody now. Take you for instance, Mary. You're not just a very fine radio presenter. You can make a very fine MC as well. You've done several events. Witness. You also are a script writer. You also produce your own movies. So you get different way to contribute already from the platform where you did. DJ Jesse, and we capture him. It was intentional. We capture him like we poached all of you. We capture Jesse and me and Cam. Himself can make a very fine on radio DJ and general DJ we can play now every kind of event from party to wherever it is. I mean, it can be one of our company artist or musician the way that they play very very well, and then you get these DJ Busy. He's the busiest DJ. Everybody know I'm super large man's. Remember as well, a large decision was intentional because I know that I started the Saturday Football World Show. And I've been also telling for which it would be difficult for me. So I was looking for someone to fill in that gap. You don't fill the gap absolutely magnificently well. And
the whole country, the country don't even start for celebrating because you just win an award for that.
In fact, it don't exceed even my expectations. So kudos to you for that. To the other guys as well, to the engineers course, DJ course as it's called, and swag. So I can tell them, say, I sabi do plenty things everything they do. I do know a lot of things, but I get them the opportunity for doing because time go which I won't be available if I go do a voiceover, for instance. I don't get time for sit down for edit that voiceover day. So with time I begin for work with first it was Saisa. He's still there. When we want to do a major commercial for AfriCell, we'll get Saisa. But when we want to do other voiceovers, it will be cross swag. So we're working with them, and truth be told, the guy that don't try for themselves, they've grown with what they're doing. You won't forget a jingle down most of the time. I mean, Saisa, he did for major AfriCell commercials. When we get artists there, they come in, want to do jingle and stuff, cross and swag. They're the ones doing, those stuff. So with all the other guys, John Whitfield, Mary, Bianchi, how they don't able to grow and stabilize the environment is just beautiful for watch. Mhm.
All right. And you came in as the station manager for Afro Radio,
Yeah.
and now you're the communication person
Yeah.
for AfriCell. So when you came, you told them, "Now just give me 1 year
Mhm.
and see what I'll do."
Yeah.
And now you're like the head.
Yeah.
It's not like you're the head
Yeah.
of communication, the media personnel now AfriCell.
Yeah.
How that one they come about for you?
Okay, so small again. First year I came deal with just the radio, and then I begin to get small opportunity for preside over press conferences with the company the whole, and bit by bit, things can happen for let things. Interestingly, Terry Coker, we called me for come and present me details. I've been the possibly managed media relations for just print newspapers. So when Tembi he got married to an American citizen, Sierra Leonean American, and then they began for go.
Yeah.
So I stepped in.
Yeah,
Okay,
fine.
I stepped in. But the good thing about me stepping in at that point was that I been on practice before as a journalist. Okay, because I've been in a radio, Calion. But before Calion, I've been in 98 as well.
98 as well.
And in between 98 and I've been in an ABC television.
That is news to me.
It was the first privately owned TV station in Sierra Leone.
Yeah.
First, so I was there together with Dr. William James now, the ASA president,
Yeah.
Brian James, William James in husband. I've been there with Idris Pange and few other people. I don't remember some of their names there again, but we were there together on ABC television. Unfortunately, because I've been sole proprietorship and it wasn't managed well, so the TV station began for close. It was the first, like I said, first private owned TV station. Good programs, good intentions it began, but then it dipped. Okay, so that in between 98.1.
Yeah.
Okay, so that by that time
You be there 98.
yes, I go TV and I come back 98,
Yeah.
and then before I go Calion.
Okay.
Okay, so around then 10 day in a long time. So it's 10, 12 years.
Yeah.
So a lot of people, a lot of journalists they know me, a lot of media owners know me.
Yeah.
So I just fit in perfectly when I stepped in and began for assist. Okay, I just fit in perfectly and able to manage the relationship with the media generally. So it's a headache.
I know.
but I'm able to give the relationships more Panadol and it better now. So it's generally not just the radio, but it's also and newspaper.
Mm-hmm.
It's also managing the relationship with television as well, managing the relationship with the subscribers and viewers we get on social media. So now the department, we get a whole team of social media guys who they deal with generally, because it's a dynamic platform now.
Yes.
You need people for regularly they respond there.
Yeah.
Otherwise you waiting they go down and your numbers as well go drop. So yeah, we get there and then we get the one that we work on the newspapers. So daily they receive, compile and then report for everybody for see, because the bosses now a lot of reading they for do, so they don't get time for read every single newspaper and see. But once the summaries of major stories are sent, we get for reading and story, and if there's something we need to follow up on, we'll follow up on them, and then you get the guys that already compile the report for radio, for check on jingle already go on radio, Usten and they go, when they go, how they be aired. You get Nancy Joseph, Nancy Turay, sorry forgive me, Nancy L Turay the day. By the way, I wish you happy birthday in advance, Nancy. I think January 9th is your birthday or something. Happy birthday in advance.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And also, in as much as you're doing all of that, all you staff, seriously on the radio, what in everybody capable for do, and you so much don't push a whole lot of we were so naive, we were so afraid for talking a mic and all, but you saw something in us from the starting, and then you push we to this speak, where we do it. So after God, we're grateful to you as well, because you saw different things in us, and in as much as that, ever like just limit we inside Africa, you create opportunities for the people for go out there and showcase themselves and all that is huge. And how 2020 don't be so far, you as the boss,
Well, I mean, it's tough. Okay, you get for sometimes you get for get the staff them for no say this not a place for work. Other times because now creative environment, if you walk around with just the rod, like creative environment, you lost a lot of creative minds. So times you walk around with the carrot and stick, lady rod aside for some time, and get people, encourage them. Once you encourage people and for bring up something creative, whether in the happy moment, you're able to forget a lot of change really happen in the things the way they do. And the other thing way, like you say, I know my staff, I know them, because I follow up on them.
Yes.
I was talking to someone yesterday, and I told the person like you, I follow my staff. They know kind of me Oscars, don't keep comping, but I treat them like family.
Yeah.
So I'll follow up on them if something is going wrong. I'll ask them for know what they go on. Not so because I have to tell somebody else, but now because I have to know waiting for do if that person they not give in 100%. So I did a training in management. And you been get one panity will be identified now being a manager with task driven and another manager with people driven. Now, if you get a manager with task driven and not people driven, you get a lopsided team.
Yes.
If you get another task manager with people driven and not task driven, the team they balance the other way. But if you get a manager with task and people driven, now you're able for balance that. So why I say people driven? Because if I know what is wrong with Mary and why you're not getting 100%, then I'm going to use action for take.
Yes.
But if I don't know anything wrong with Mary and why not giving 100%, I'll just kind of alap Mary and that's it. I don't know anything.
And Mary not able to do anything anymore.
Exactly, and Mary not able to do anything anymore. So the same with all the other stuff there along the line. I know each and every one of them. Most times I can just observe quietly.
So I feel guilty now.
Quietly and not say a lot. So, but 2020 was good. We able for succeed in most of the things that we want to do. And I want to say thanks to the guys as well. When we had the lockdown, that's when whilst I've been in a Callion, one thing I may always say that if you cut me vein open, you will see Callion inside my blood.
Yeah.
Okay. That was me. But here at Afri Radio, you get more people there. If you cut them vein open, you see Afri Radio inside them blood. I mean, it's like a DNA thing. A lot of man we don't go mind for sleeping at the radio for make sure that things go well. A lot of man we don't go mind for if you call them once and something is wrong about the radio, they go left with it they do and kind of a fix it. So yeah, then they came to the fore a lot in 2020. I mean, imagine anything they will be get locked down. We had a team who permanently reside at the radio just to make sure say we continue for broadcast and people can continue to get the information where they get. So and also we move another level higher this year. We were struggling. We have been struggling with Facebook Live broadcast going on, and few times we tried,
relocate as well from somewhere, to somewhere.
We tried there the old studio. We tried to get time done. We did at some point, but then we bring in thanks to Francis. He's still here behind, mixing everything for us. We brought them on board. And then they as well, changed. And then also, like Mary said, in 2020, we moved to a new location.
Yes,
okay, we're purely now the media department settled here. So you get the radio, you get the media staff who they monitor the newspapers, they monitor the radio, they monitor television. The guys that even when they work on social media, they're all they're not the same room just for ensure that things work out well and like how it's supposed to be. So kudos to you all and everybody will continue for show commitment and support for CCA 2020 be a better year for the radio. And in 2020 as well, Mary, what's happening breakfast show got a different vibe, got a different energy. A lot of new things that they will inject in the show. And so, it's better now.
Yeah, it's better now. So what are your own assessment of the new studio so far?
Oh, this is nice. And I like he always tidy. And the guys, they love the environment as well. The other thing good was that he keep the excitement we can do at the studio. He keep away from my office.
Yes, because always guys, on the shout, I want to pay attention. Anybody we're talking about.
So, but that's better now, and so yeah. And it's a nice place.
Yeah,
It's a nice place. Thanks to AfriCell as well for this investment, for making sure that the radio be, not just another radio station, but a professional radio station. You walk into the environment, you feel good already. You just feel like you're somewhere in another radio station, so somewhere in New York or in California. But it's nice.
This is the end of here. What's Happening Breakfast Show on Afro Radio with MGT, DJ Busy, and of course HD with we in speed, and the boss. The boss is here. We're talking to the boss. So I call this the A-Band show. You already know. You get your own glasses on. I get your own on, and we're having a fabulous time. Be a part of the show. 1053 is the number, and of course, if you're watching us on Facebook, just drop you comments there. We'll definitely take a look at your comments. We'll go for a short break and come right back. Stay glued.
This show is powered by AfriMoney.
Hey, with AfriMoney. Hey. For we do money with AfriMoney. Dial *161#. Select option 7 when I withdraw money. Select 1 for agent code. Enter.
Wondering how to cash in using AfriMoney? Here are a few easy steps. Go to the nearest AfriMoney agents. Tell them how much you want to deposit. Give the agents your number and the cash. You will receive an SMS notification from 161 confirming the deposits. To check and confirm your balance, dial *161 *9*1# and enter your PIN. Remember, you do not have to pay extra for deposits. Cashing is free.
AfriCell. For the first time, they give you the new AfriCell smartphone with free 1-year internet. Also, you get 100 megabytes every month for just 250,000 loans. You get radio, torchlight, camera, Facebook, WhatsApp, YouTube, and they use 2 SIM.
AfriCell. Now we network.
Yeah.
Now we dey.
Yeah.
Now we done sabi.
Yeah.
Now we done lek.
Yeah.
The game don't big.
Yeah.
Take them all.
Yeah.
The cheapest data off on a salon from AfriCell. Yeah. You want them? Take them. Dial *113#. Choose number 7.
This not What's Happening Breakfast Show on Afro Radio, and my boss is in the building. The best MC, the Mr. Anthem, the Mr. Alton. He's my boss, and he's in the building. I'm just gonna leave it like that. And we continue. We still talk about 2020, and we also get to talk about 2021. But so far, boss, 2020, you feel like Afro Radio actualize all within you be like in vision?
Yeah, truth be told, every plan we get, everything we work on, we some might not get 90% scores, but if it's over 60, 70%, we did it. Remember we launched the entrepreneurs month.
Yeah.
Then they Trailblazer,
yeah.
exactly. Then they prop and push the radio a great deal. A lot of people get for coming on the radio for the first time. We get for talk to a lot of personalities in the country where talk good thing there about the radio after they left. And we did the the artist of the
week. Yes.
Mm-hmm. Did the artist of the week thing that as well. Was great. Bring the guys in kind of studio, play their song, profile them. They loved it. They enjoyed it.
Mm-hmm.
So 2020 was a successful year. We struggle a bit. I want to be sincere. We struggle a bit with broadcasting at some locations there. To the Kenema people, we're on again. We fixed that yesterday. To the Makeni people, the engineers, then they work on getting you guys on again. Once that is done, you'll be notified. Obviously, radio, no need plenty announcement as it counts. So you don't tuned to it, But we were broadcasting, but it wasn't as strong as we wanted it to be. But the guys are working on it now. They're gonna fix Kabbalah. and Connor as well. We're moving the whole setup, radio setup, to a higher point.
Yes, sir.
So we're able to cover in Kodu, so we're able to cover the rest of the east, and then but in Freetown, we did well. We still generally with topography as a country crazy because we got plenty hills, so FM signal they travel in straight line.
Yes.
So it's like a straight road. Anytime you meet up speed bump, it is slow down.
Okay.
And it begin for Fenway for develop over the speed bump. So the inside when that hills, so if you broadcast from Leicester Peak, you get to some points there with grey area than there. So Wilkinson Road get with the first next to that when I hill. Along some Wilkinson Road, some points you go struggle. Heading to the peninsula get plenty hills there. Heading to the peninsula, some points in there you go struggle a little bit, but beyond after you cross, I don't care, going to Hamilton, then you're fine getting to the peninsula and all that. So all of that we're working on for improve all of that. 2021, we get huge improvement, like optimization of we broadcast strength. Okay. So I'll talk about that when we get to that. But I just want to be fair and genuine with the listeners. That some of the things we did well in 2020, but other things in a way. But then business never talk. You want to listen to them, anytime you tune to them and talk, then they talk. Okay? But we're not more of an entertainment radio. So we ever play plenty music in music shows for people then for able for continue for listening to it. But that's one. Number two, with Crucial Conversation, we took like a hiatus, like a break. Yes. Because we've been able to work on Housemate and so on and so forth. But in 2021, Crucial will be bigger because we're taking it not just on radio, we're taking it to TV as well. Yeah. So we would get it done on AYV and FTN because there are two partner TV stations, and of course they will be on all we platform them, both the AfriCell, Radio, in quotes Air Radio, on Facebook, and even live also on the radio. So it will be coming every Wednesday, not this first Wednesday in January, because we're still working on a lot of things. Once that is done, second Wednesday in January, we would hit to come back stronger and better. With a TV version of but obviously get for the day on radio. In 2021 also we expand, like I begin for mention, we expand, we broadcast to virtually every side of the country for cover 90%, because there's still, no matter what you do, few places there, they're really, really challenging. So we're setting up 4 new transmitters now, 4 different locations there. We get the license already for that. Okay, so now just repeat the signal. We are not setting up a new radio station. We're repeating the signal. So we have 105.3 across the country. It will be wherever you go. You don't need for switch your radio from one frequency to the other for Fen Afri Radio. You go there on every side where you go now the country. So we're going down south like Salo. We're going to Kadibi. Wow. We're going to places where some say exactly. So we're going to places like down and for set up the radio repeater days, so that people all over the country and across the country will be able to get all the information they put out about the radio, the country, and AfriCell.
Okay, and another thing is you get so much ideas. You don't work so hard in the radio, so you know exactly all waiting for be done and how it for be done. But you always they give you staff them the opportunity for come up with them your own ideas and stuff like that. Waiting you really can want for pass on to them. When did you do that? I mean
that I'm not gonna be around forever. That's the point.
I'll be while each that point. Because my next question is for you now.
I'm not gonna be around forever. I mean now I don't sleep, but I can graciously step back and allow Abdul Karim to take the radio on his shoulder. Because now you know a lot of things about the radio, you know a lot of things about the system internally, a lot of workings internally now. Okay, all the managers would have, said to somebody who you groom and mentor along the line that not do anything if I'm not aware. Yes. But I don't care. As long as you get to do with the good of the radio, take it up, get it done. Give me feedback. Okay, one thing I took from with MD says, not bring good news to me, bring bad news for me.
And wasn't that the meaning of
exactly. So if things are working, go ahead. You don't need me.
Yeah.
If things are not working, let me know because I can solve them.
Yeah.
So that's the thing. If it work, why you need me? Imagine me. I got 2 months away, busy with housemates. Imagine now we don't build a system.
Yeah.
Now the radio, what do you mean for that happen? If I don't collapse.
Yeah.
So the radio not truly need me for one. Again.
So,
I would say that again.
Yes. So in other words, do you plan to leave the yes.
So I think it was Miles Monroe. It was Miles Monroe, Dr. Miles Monroe, who said that if you absence now the system when you built they be felt, it means you not build the system.
Yeah. Yeah.
Paraphrased.
Clear. Yeah.
So that means say if I left and my absence not be felt, there is a system we can succeed.
So it means it totally they make you feel accomplished,
exactly.
like you've done something.
That I've built something that is working, and I can move. The truth about that, Mary, is I would say, and I've said that again. I'm going to say that again. It help you for go higher.
Sure.
Because once you institution really work, no say this person don't build this point, it is working. It only they supervise now. Let's move into somewhere else and to something else. Yes. Okay, so that's why I do that all the time. Even though I do. Like I say again, and I start in the interview. Most of what the guys they do, I know. As I be all thing. I don't play na radio as DJ. I don't present.
It's on cassette to the
exactly. The thing when I real, you know, when they go watch film na strand na inside, they say they real they play film for. Yeah. Okay, that's what we were using at 98.1. So I know all anything that they grab, go press the recording machine, I go sit down and record. Once I make mistake, I stop the machine, I twist them back to the side if it is, I do it again for do. Okay, we were the first people who then train in Adobe Audition editing.
Wow.
Okay, and once we get the training, one time the guy that we come from Holland, he said to the team we bring in camp, he said, why make una bring weaker? When I invest in this person, send him to Holland. Let him come back for they can train other people there.
Yeah.
So I know most of them things in there I know. So but what I get for open door for other young people and for grow. Otherwise, I mean, work go kill me, man. And I have a long way to go. I got plenty of things for do. So I don't allow work for me. I can't put myself in every place at every time. But if I get 10 people who can do it here, they do. They all can in a different side at different time.
Okay. And another thing is Afri Radio is divided. We have like the entertainment sector. We have like the people who are actively doing into current affairs. Yeah. What are people going to expect from those different groups next year?
Okay, so next year they raise the entertainment content a lot more. Next year we get from within, because you guys have done an exceptional job. From within, we'll get one more possibility to be added to the leadership of the entertainment team. Okay. We're not for bring fresh. I mean, from within you get people there. Now some people, if you not give them opportunity for show it and they can do, they'll always hold back.
Definitely.
Because you say I wasn't asked to do it. Yeah. So we get one person who will come for help with the entertainment leadership as well, for bringing additional fresh ideas and fresh content. Yeah. With the news team as well, the same thing. We go. I mean, it's they have a structure already, but there will be people who will be given defined goals. Okay. So this is what you are going to be doing in 2021, and this will set you apart from the other one there as well as the news team. So all of that will be worked on, and then yes, like I say, we will bring more entertainment content, but also we could bring the guys that will work on the news and current affairs, go work on additional programs. Okay. I mean, put crucial conversation is on on another level. Yes, but we would ask them to find another news content that they could work on. Okay. You know, go come every day. You know, come every week. Yeah. But it come like one big thing where they all go work on them together, and then you get this major news content like we do. Also, then we get the Afri Radio Top News on Sunday. Yeah. So they put together all the news right up in the top one there. Okay. So if you miss all the beats every week,
On Sunday,
on
you
Sunday
get
you
the
can
chance,
exactly. So yeah, the team will work on all of them today.
All right, thank you so much, boss, for being here, and of course you get for go. Waiting will be your final message for now to all you staff them and to different leaders, bosses where they listen to you right now. Waiting will be your final message.
Okay, short one. Never stop working hard, but even as you work hard, work smart as well, because it pays at the end of the day. That's short.
Thank you so much, and that's the end of the What's Happening Breakfast Show for today. Many thanks to my executive producer. Well, he's the executive producer as well for the What's Happening Breakfast Show. John Konte, my program producer, Alusain Joseph Mansouri, assistant producer, that's Idrissa Kamara, program coordinators Abdul Karim Sise and Master JE, studio engineer DJ Cross, our social media man Alhaji Mansouri, our Facebook Live guy Francis, our host DJ. You already know. Till next year, 2021, we have been your host on behalf of Reg and myself, MGT, wishing you all happy New Year. Bye-bye.
This show is powered by AfriMoney.
Hey, with AfriMoney. Hey. For we do money with AfriMoney, dial star 161 hash.
Wondering how to cash in using AfriMoney? Here are a few easy steps. Go to the nearest AfriMoney agent. Tell them how much you want to deposit. Give the agents your number and the cash. You will receive an SMS notification from 161 confirming the deposits. To check and confirm your balance, dial star 161 star 9 star 1 hash and enter your PIN. Remember, you do not have to pay extra for deposits. Cashing is free.
AfriCell. For the first time, they give you the new AfriCell smartphone with free 1-year internet. Also, you get 100 megabytes every month for just 250,000 neons. You get radio, torchlight, camera, Facebook, WhatsApp, YouTube, and they use 2 SIM.
AfriCell. Norway Network.
Yeah.
Now we dey.
Yeah.
Now we done Sami.
Yeah.
Now we done Lek.
Yeah.
The game done big.
Yeah.
Take them all.
Yeah.
The cheapest data offer on a salon from AfriCell. Yeah. You want them? Take them. Dial star 113 hash. Choose number 7 and get 1 gigabyte for just 10,000 euros and enjoy 30 days validity browsing.
Yeah.
AfriCell.
Yeah.